Hi all, welcome to Neela Studio. In today's video, I am going to show you how to install this button foot to your machine and stitch buttons quickly and neatly also. This is the button foot which was given along with this machine. Now let us see how to fix this button foot to the machine. We will now remove the other foot and we'll snap it on now. The blue part right here is the front part of the foot, and the clamp, there is a small pin which will go to snap it on. The most important thing to use this button foot is we have to lower the feed dog. The feed dog on off button is behind this machine. So you'll have to switch it off so that the lever will drop down. See, this is the lever which moves the fabric. So here when we switch it off, this will drop down. See, now you can see that the lever is not moving. It is just lowered down. So when we stitch buttons, it will stitch and stay in the same place. See, this blue part of the button foot will be in the front and it will sit on top of the buttons. We'll have to first snap on this foot to the machine. So let's snap it on. I'm using a contrast thread to the buttons so that you can see it more clearly. We have to now set the design to 04, which is a zigzag stitches, or you will have 46 design number given in this machine only for sewing buttons. Now I'm going to set to 04 zigzag design, as many of you will have this option in your machine. You can assume that this is the placket of a dress or a shirt, and we will start stitching. Let us see how to stitch this 2-hole button first. Now keep this button under the button foot like this and keep it on top so that the blue part of the button foot will sit firmly on the button. Now slowly move the hand wheel and see if the needle is going inside the buttonhole correctly. And if it doesn't go correctly, adjust the button and then you move the hand wheel. It is not going in the hole, it is somewhere on the side. It's very close to the edge. So you can adjust and move it so that the needle goes exactly in the center of that hole, and then automatically it will go to the other hole because the width is set to 3.5. You should trim the threads very closely like this. If not, you will have to tie a knot or the long ends at the bottom. We will now stitch this flower design button and see how it looks. The width of this stitches in zigzag is 3.5 by default. Only when you stitch a bigger button, you can adjust the width. Let us see how to stitch this 4-hole button. For this 4-hole button, you need to stitch the front 2 holes first and then the other 2 holes which is behind. Now I am bringing the button forward and keeping the behind 2 holes to stitch. Now I am going to attach this button, 4-hole button, crosswise. Okay, so for that I am going to keep the button like this so that the needle is going to go here and here, and then next I'll turn it and move it. Okay, just see here. But this one since this is a big button, bigger line button, this is definitely going to hit it. Okay, it will not see it's hitting. So I'm going to move the zigzag to the width to 4.5. I'm going to move it to 4.5 and see. Okay, so now see here. Yeah, it's going here. Then it's also going here. So 4.5 is the ideal for, see here, see 4.5. Then I'm going to lift it and I'm going to cut it. Okay, then now I'm going to turn this and keep it here like this. And see now I moved the button and I'm going to stitch it with 4.5 width. Even that slightly is hitting, so I'm adjusting and keeping it. Yeah, now see, now it's not hitting anywhere. See, this button is also done. Okay, now I will show you with a matching thread, and you can see how nice it will look when we stitch 2 holes button. Okay, so I am just keeping it here like this. Assume that this is a placket and keep it here. See, this is how your button will look on a dress. Okay, and it's so strong, you can't even just pull it out like that. Okay, so this is how you can easily attach buttons. But once the button job is done, make sure to remove the button foot and also bring back the lever to the normal position.